Sunday night. Doing great. I'm gonna pull up the chat here. Hang on. There we go. Pull up the chat here. Hope I'm flipping great on a Sunday night, on Super Bowl Sunday night. As you can tell, it's super packed. It's totally not just me and Jared playing Mario Kart. There we go there. But I figured what we'd do, since it's a little slow, do a little walkthrough, kind of update you guys on the current layout of Flipping Great. So let's go ahead and flip the camera and we'll check out some of the games. Alright, so over here we've got our little prices and things like that. We do parties, we do hourly admissions, we do daily, monthly, yearly, family rates, all that fun stuff. We were watching some pinball streams before. We get some candy and drinks, that kind of fun stuff. Over here is a Terminator 2 board I need to repair this week. Pull all those little components off. But we get sell drinks. And then we have some games over here. So I figure what we do is we'll start the older games, kind of walk through and kind of show you what we've got. So over here is Touchdown, currently for sale. One of our partners is moving away, looking to sell a bunch of his games. So we've got a Touchdown. It's a cool old EM machine. We have a Spanish Eyes. The EM I picked up a few months ago and absolutely fell in love with it a few years ago. I was able to find one. Having the pop bumper here in the middle and the flippers kind of further out, it's pretty cool. Super fun to have that. And also it's kind of neat too, under the flippers there's no rubber here, so if you hold the flipper up and the ball goes underneath, it drains and goes down the outlane. So it's a cool little trick to that. We got a Genie. This game's also up for sale. The same owner who owns Touchdown is looking to get rid of this one here. Absolutely beautiful example of this game. It's a wide body, but it's in super good shape. Really nice pin. Over here we've got a Totem, also for sale. This has the all-in-one Pascal board. It's got some color changers in it, but mostly original lighting. But fun game. Flippers are off-centered on this one. It takes kind of a while to get used to that. And you've got the roto target up here that moves forward and back. Pretty cool game. Rock solid. Joker Poker. This is a game that a lot of people want. This is actually the score on here. Someone said today, a customer came in and set the new high score of 74-280. It was 74-150, so he beat it by 130 points. Kind of crazy that it was that close. But this is a really, really fun pinball machine. Really great game to learn the basics and mechanics of pinball on. Awesome. Future Spa, this one's great as well. We're having an issue where it's not registering certain things from the coin door, so we think it's something along the way shorted out, but this will be one that we get back up soon. Just got to kind of go through it and set it up. Got Flash Gordon over here. Recently rebuilt upper flipper. Game's playing great. Super, super difficult pinball machine. Absolutely brutal to say the least as far as pinball machines go, but a lot of fun. But man, is it tough. But super nice condition. Back glass is awesome. Here's one of my wife's games, the Stern Dracula. Old Stern, but really cool pop bumper caps on it. It's got the skulls on it and the little bats and cats and all that stuff. A little boost there. But some of these plastics, like look at the art on this stuff. It's really cool. I would say this looks like Quinn's friend from Daria. Quinn. A really fun game. I put the little stickers on here and I put the stickers on the drop targets too. But fun game. Over here's High Speed. We're having some issues with one of the flippers on this. It's got a brand new coil or brand new flipper and everything. We just rebuilt it, but it's super weak, so we think the coil's on its way out or the diode's bad or something like that. One that we gotta just get back in there and fix. Bad Cats, one of the shop favorites. A lot of people really enjoy this game here. Fun game. I walked up the other day and put on the GC on it because there was a bonus on the game of like 20 million points that no one collected. So here we go, Baddest Cats. Here we go, GC. 21 million of that was a random bonus. I was just sitting up there. Here's Taxi. This game's playing great. We don't have music for some reason, but it plays through test. This is on one of my episodes of Pass Blaster before. We've got to replace some resistor packs. Eventually, probably have to get a new MPU for it, but right now it seems to be working okay. As far as playing goes, it's just that stupid music issue. Over here's Space Shuttle. Another one I picked up. You can see it's nice and broken in. But we do have another playfield we're going to be swapping on this guy. This is similar to Taxi where this doesn't have any sound. So on this main board, there's some caps that need to be swapped out. And there's some components before the speech board we got to look at. We just haven't had a chance yet. Over here is Black Knight, another great game. Steve had this one up and running. One of the switches busted on it, so we just got to order it. It's like a $2 switch. We've got to order it, put it back in there for the third stack in the ball trough, and it'll be back up and playing. And over here is the either super loved or super hated Cuphead cab, depending on how you feel about it. It's a former trash Defender cab. Jared helped me out a lot with this, doing custom art and everything. But this is an old Defender running a PC, playing Cuphead. People seem to super dig it. We'll come back to the classics, but over here is the newest acquire. Jared, he now is property of Flippin' Great Pinball. But no, he's playing the playing the Mario Kart Arcade GP cabinet. Just picked this one up and had to ship the board off to Ken at I Repair Sega to repair at Sega for me because one of the bottom boards needed all the caps replaced. But it's super nice cab. It's in good shape. I fixed the light today. It's got force feedback. It's got super good sound. It's got a bunch of cool stuff on it. But you can see there when you run over the bridge, little wood pegs make the wheel shake and everything. And it's a pretty fun little game. I shouldn't say little. It's kind of gigantic. Back to the classics. So we've got a Galaga. Got a Miss Pac-Man. Super nice condition Miss Pac-Man. Over here we got the Danky King and the Mario Bros. Wide body. Cab's a little rough, but it plays super nice. So when the lights are out, you can't really tell if you don't. Back there's our party room. Over here we have our custom PlayStation 4 cab, which is currently running Dragon Ball Fighters Z. A lot of people in town playing that. We have a Crown cab over here that I need to look at the monitor. We have our little console setup, also running Mario Kart. Here is the recently acquired Sega Astro City. We just use our master key, aka power drill, to get into the coin box there. Didn't have a key for it, so we had to kind of drill in there and see what was going on. Over here is a Sega Blast City with running an X-Men PCB. We have the Naomi Universal running Marvel vs. Capcom 2 right now. Another Tallahassee favorite that a lot of people enjoy. Next to that, we've got a Super Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Probably the most played arcade in the arcade right now. A lot of people love Super Turbo or hate Super Turbo. Got a 4-slot Big Red Neo Geo. These are not the games that are in right now. We do have Blazing Star, Metal Slug X, Puzzle Bobble, and I just put Windjammers in there. So we do have a Windjammers cart in there. People can get down on it and play some of that. Metal Slug X, I believe. I think I have X in there. Yeah, Metal Slug X. Back to pinball. We've got Sorcerer. Really nice condition Sorcerer. A lot of fun. He yells at you all the time. Calls you immortal. Got Whirlwind with the working fan up there on the top. Again, another super fun old Williams game. Got to have the Fun House with Rudy. Super creepy Rudy. Gotta love him. Got the Earth Shaker. Not a huge fan of the game, but people enjoy it. It's got a really nice shaker in it. It's cool, the little Nevada and California split there, and the ball rolls down the ball trail, locks it. It's a cool idea. Here's one of my other favorites, Creature from the Black Lagoon. That's the force feedback freaking out over there. Yeah. Rebuilt this one, did the driver board fix with the jumpers and all that stuff there, but pretty fun game. One of my favorites of all time. Got it running up again. On to Super Mario Bros. Jared's driving up a mountain, a gravel mountain. But Super Mario Bros. Kids in town love this game. Super fun. And next to it is another one of my wife's games. Freddy Nightmare on Elm Street. Fun game. And the light's kind of shining on it, but you can kind of see here. You got his little head there. The boiler room's over there. Super fun game. Next to it is South Park. Again, another fun. It says Sega. This was Sega, but right before Stern picked them up. So they got that. I got the Mr. Hanky and Chef and Kenny. All those guys there. Lethal Weapon 3 is currently down. Got to fix one of the issues on the power board, I believe, or the DMD, or something. I don't know, something weird on it. But when it's up, it plays. It has the CNC Music Factory music in there, and you know, it's pretty fun. And then our newer games, we have a Ghostbusters, currently for sale right now, $5,500. It's got some mods on it. It's got a shaker motor in it. It's got the blades. It has the extra Ecto 1 car in there. It's got the upgraded Slimer motor. Our original one was having their issue where it wasn't registering, so we went ahead and got the upgrade from Stern, put all that in there. Super fun game, without a doubt, one of the best looking Stern pinballs they've ever made. The playfield art on it is absolutely stunning. Such a nice game. And then my baby over here is Star Wars Pro. I'm absolutely in love with it. The Death Star shot's a bit annoying at times, but you just gotta learn to not shoot it unless you have it locked. But I did add a shaker motor. I also added the Millennium Falcon here, similar to the one that's on the Premier and the LE. So I got all that in there. I did have an issue where one of the LED cables that goes from here to here, they're basically like jumped with like little like 5-pin connector harnesses. One of my harnesses actually had a break in the wire like inside of the casing, so I had to have Stern send me a brand new thing that uses the trifurcan connectors rather than the push ones, and it actually moves it. It actually makes a much more solid connection. We don't have any more issues with that. So, super fun game. My first brand new pinball that I ever opened up. I am absolutely in love with it. I am biased because it is Star Wars, but I just love everything about it. The art on it's great. Playfield art's a little lackluster, but it's kind of growing on me. It's nowhere near as good as Ghostbusters. Like, it's just such a pretty game versus kind of like, you could tell they were given certain stock images they had to use, things like that. But outside of that, it's great. Death Star lights up and shoots its little laser out. Got the color LCD screen up there and everything, so it's a lot of fun. I enjoy it. So I figure what we'll do is we'll head back over to Mario Kart, since Jared's giving it a workout. See what he's up to. Jared's doing the one-hand technique. He's keeping his left hand free to shift. He's used to initially having his hand up there to double shift through gears. Yes, it's got a weird thing in it for those of you that have never played Mario Kart Arcade GP. The jump is actually when you're on the gas, if you tap the brake pedal, like push it down for like a split second, you actually jump. And you're drifting when you're in a turn. You can see Jared did it there. When you're in a turn, if you press the brake to jump into the turn, it gives you like a little shield, and it also gives you a drift. So from what I understand, when that circles around you, when that shield is on, you cannot be hit by objects, by items. So it's one of those things where it's kind of weird. It feels a lot different than like a console Mario Kart, like the angle that you need to turn in. Because you can see there, like you can like overdrift fairly easily. And good job, dude. You can overdrift and like you come out slower. It's kind of a thing that you got to get used to for sure. But oh, Jared's in the challenge games. The watermelon one.
That's what I got last time.
No, this is you got to smash 15 Koopas with the hammer. Yeah, and then once you beat the game modes, they have these random like challenger quests. So this one's you gotta drive through and bash.
It's better than just running them down.
You have to hit 15 of these guys within 30 seconds, I think. So you gotta hit them, not go through. We're almost there, one more. Nice. But yeah, it's a weird thing, and then what's cool is like once you do this, it actually gives you like a legit credit roll. It's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Well, cool. That's pretty much it for the quick thing. I'll flip this around real quick. That's it for the tour for now. This is a quick little 15-20 minute stream. I just wanted to show you where we are in 2018 with Flipping Great. Did get some new games. We have some more on the way. Some more repairs waiting to happen. But figured it was a good time as any Super Bowl Sunday. There's not a lot of people outside of Jared and I playing arcade games tonight. So anybody that tuned in, appreciate it. We'll definitely be streaming more both on this channel and Flipping Great Pinball channel. So subscribe to both of those if you want more. Follow those, whatever you need to do. And we will catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in.